Thursday night baseball now from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show starts now.
Number 56.
Cole Calhoun stands in as he looks at ball one here. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Young Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. Eric Young Jr. comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. But unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. Stepping up now, Charlie Blackmon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Settling in now, Chris Carter. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Outside, 2-1. To 2-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high pass.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder Leonis Martin.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Throw over to first. A runner at first with no outs here. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Calhoun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Justin Turner. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2 out with the man at first. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Martin is on his way home, and a relay to the plate, and he is in there. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. Here's the 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Little dribbler up the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackmon on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
Third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
What, hold up on the 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
Davis is there for it. 1 down. So coming to the plate, Jose Abreu. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. Throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting 7.
Now in the box,
Right
Mitch Haniger. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in, Carlos Ruiz. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Out of play. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Jonathan Scope now. The average for him entering play.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's the pitch.
Scope.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ball 2.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it. He's got it 1 away. So digging in now, David Peralta. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he won't go after the cut fastball, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle. Simmons has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. In now is Andrelton Simmons, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Andrelton Simmons.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Martin comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Calhoun.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Here's the 1-2 delivery. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Slow bouncer to the right side. Davis comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Young Jr.
Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Shortstop, J.J.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Haniger has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready for another chance? Leonis Martin. He reached on a single in his first try. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
3-0 now. Hyun-Soo Kim waits on deck. 3-0 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to left. Calhoun has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again. Hyun-Soo Kim. Too high, 1-0.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Bounce to first. Onto the bag with it is Carter, and that'll retire. Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Charlie Blackmon.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Carter comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Davis has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now, Luis Valbuena. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Valbuena.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, number 10.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Here's a drive out to left center field. Legs churning, he's headed for second. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. A ball and no strikes, here it is. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Pedro Alvarez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. Valbuena is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons is there. Throw on to Carter, gets him to retire. Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And there's out number 2. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? You bet he does. 11 in a row set. Digging in now, David Peralta. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Right fielder, David Peralta.
Ground ball right side. Carter is up with it. The tag, and he is out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Castillo.
And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Carter is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore fifth. And in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Andrelton Simmons.
Leading off with the
He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Andrelton Simmons.
Into the windup and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner over to his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kim's there for it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Jr.
In there, no balls and a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The Orioles, center fielder, Leonis Martin.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Haniger going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Ready for another shot now. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Line towards center field. Blackman is there. Let's see if they try it. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Throw won't get him. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with the fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. Here's Chris Davis now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Lays off 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. In now is Pedro Alvarez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. The tag from Ruiz, and he is nailed at the plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Schoop. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far, and he lays off there 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he is out on the tag. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackman.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 on its way. A high fastball is in there. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Martin has a play. He's got it 1 away. Ready once again. Chris Carter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Here's Luis Valbuena now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Valbuena.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Haniger trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. J.P. Fetter takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate. David Peralta. He'll start things out.
Right. Fielder, David Peralta.
Into the windup and the pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Wellington Castillo. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
J.J. Hardy.
J.J. Hardy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to third. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire this. Standing in, Carlos Ruiz. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Danny Espinoza will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
On the ground to the right side, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. Now a flare out toward right center. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. He's 0-for-3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that. Here's Leonis Martin. 2-for-3 for him so far, including a triple. Tyler Skaggs is on to pitch out of the. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Balbuena is over and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Craig Gentry will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Gentry.
That's a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 276 the average coming in for him. Still without a home run and a pair of RBIs. Right over the middle, knee high. 1-1. Here it comes. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And that's in there. 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike. Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Young Jr. will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Eric Young Jr.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th. Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Runner breaks for third. A pitch out. The throw. And it's still not going to be in time as he steals third right in the face of a pitch out. Here's the pitch on 2-2. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Turner is over and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Chris Carter. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Here's Luis Valbuena now. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Darren O'Day takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. The 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 1-2 pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Abreu. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Peralta's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So striding forward now, Chris Davis. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Oh, it looks like he's trying to play hero right there. Trying to play hero. One big swing, and he wanted to end it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. In now is Pedro Alvarez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Blackman racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Scope. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Haniger shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. On the ground to third. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Bouncer down the line. And look out as it's off the pitcher's glove. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And with 2 out, that means Cole Calhoun moves from the on-deck circle into the batter's box next. Ready now, Cole Calhoun. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Hit down the line at first. And Davis will take this one himself to return. Stepping in, David Peralta. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Joey Rickard is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3. Cam Bedrosian takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Simmons on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. And the Orioles got a big lift here tonight from the contributions of this man, J.J. Hardy. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys, too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The Angels.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Here's Leonys Martin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Orioles, center field. Fielder number 12, Leonys Martin.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Burns is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Here tonight.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one.
Swing and a pop-up behind home plate, and that'll get out of play and into the VIP seats.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Line drive to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Line towards center field. Martin is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Martin is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to. Here's Chris Davis now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s.
Chris Davis.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Perez has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Cain. This one clears the party porch just shy of the fountains. They don't hit him out there. That's a long home run.
Second baseman Jonathan
now the pitch.
Scope.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Burns is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Batting 7th.
Striding in,
The right
David
fielder, number
Peralta.
7.
And a quick glance at the
David
numbers
Peralta.
will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Hey, look out, way inside, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a hard liner, but foul. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Eric Hosmer.
This one's flared out toward left. Kim over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Hardy's up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Yonhervis Solarte hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Scope. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Wellington Castillo.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Fielder number 12.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leonis Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder number 25.
Riding in once again, Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Escobar. 2 away now. Digging in to try it again. Justin Turner. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. High pop up. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the. Now to the plate, Jorge Soler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Hard hit ball to short. Right to Hardy. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Peralta is there, 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Alcides Escobar. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Tillman's got his target, 0-1 on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Martin is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit well out toward left field. Looking up is Gordon. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping into the box, Pedro Alvarez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Oh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Grounded softly to the right. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Right side hit hard. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Digging in for his second at bat, David Peralta. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Wellington Castillo. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is settling in now. Lorenzo Cain comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder number 6.
Hit in the air to right field. Peralta is under it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Burns.
Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he takes strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Now a big swing, and this ball is flushed out to deep center field. It's over the batter's eye and onto the grassy area in center. My goodness, a huge home run.
First baseman number
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here's Tillman on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Tillman into his motion. 2-2 pitch on its way. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. At the plate, Salvador Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Ready with the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the. So striding in, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Burns. 1 out. Here's Leonis Martin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the pitch. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself. At the plate, Yonhervis Solarte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The shortstop, Yonhervis Solarte.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Misses. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Scope onto the grass. Makes the play. 1 away. In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jorge Soler.
A little bouncer. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
The left fielder, number 4.
So striding forward now, Alex Gordon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Hardy for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play. Ready once again, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Justin Turner.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off a fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a high pop-up. Escobar is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Burns ranging back at the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. On to first, a double play. Digging in to try it again, Alcides Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Alcides Escobar.
And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Lorenzo Cain.
Hit in the air out to right. Peralta is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in once again, Billy Burns. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Tillman sets. Here's the 1-0. Pitch out, nothing doing. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A pitch out, the throw, and boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. The runner scores from second. Moustakas is on his way home. And he will score as well. And can you believe it? They've gone in front by a run. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ball.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. 4-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him.
And he will get there to make the running play. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Into the windup and the pitch. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right. Strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And this is down at knee level as it chopped foul at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Perez recovers. And he makes the throw to first. Scope is retired, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 7.
And it looks like Joaquin
David
Soria is going to
Peralta.
start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. Hit sharply on the ground. Escobar fields it cleanly. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that.
And the throw to first is there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Yonhervis Solarte.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here it comes. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Turner backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Ready for another chance. Jorge Soler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
J.J. Hardy. He's
ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Joaquin Soria is into the ball game now.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder number 12.
Ready for another shot now. Leonis Martin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make them swing the bat on this next pitch.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Digging in, Alcides Escobar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Vidal Nuno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Nuno.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Center fielder number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. Striding in once again,
right
Billy Burns. He singled his last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Escobar rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eric Hosmer, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Digging in, Salvador Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Zach Godley takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Peralta will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting
at the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Stepping up to the plate. Chris Davis. He'll try and lead things off here in inning. Matt Strom comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I'm going to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
The tag, and he is out. And now is Pedro Alvarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hot shot towards the hole. A quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The second baseman, number 2.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to the Kelvin Herrera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And he swings and misses on that one, and now the Orioles are down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. On the ground to third. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Our final line.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up.
Hitting on for the Orioles.
Here's Leonis Martin.
Center fielder number 12, Leonis Martin.
And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Soler. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. In there, no balls and a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Soler's after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Into the box, Justin Turner. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. And he's safe. Digging in, Chris Davis. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
Swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Soler is there. Let's see if they test it. And he is in there. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
Batting fifth.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. The 0-1 on its way. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In now, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Royals, right fielder Billy Burns.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And that misses inside 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Kim, and this will land foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Hosmer around first on his way to second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And a foul pop behind the plate. Castillo waits on it, and the inning is over. Here's Jonathan Scope now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Jonathan
swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kane is under it. 1 out. Striding in, David Peralta, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 8.
Striding into the box, Wellington Castillo, hitting at an even .220 on the year. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first two guys made outs on just one pitch. What are they doing up there?
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season. And this is swung on and grounded out to Hardy at short. And he's retired here, 1 away. In is Jorge Soler. He's got that average up over the .290 mark to begin play.
Soler.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Brandon Moss. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Martin is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
J.J. Hardy.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Burns is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready for another chance? Leonis Martin. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hard hit toward the hole. And into left field for a 1-out hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Hyun-Soo Kim. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soler is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into.
Now meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. Here's Chris Davis now. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right on that thing as this is smoked into center field for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Yonhervis Solarte.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Martin is under it. 1 down. Into the box now, Alcides Escobar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Billy Burns. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul.
Well, I got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Hosmer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope.
Leading off for
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Baseman, Jonathan
hit the other way out toward right field. Burns is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right
So stepping in, David Peralta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wellington
First pitch
Castillo.
on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out and a runner on second base. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Wellington Castillo is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Comes set and the 0-1. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Center fielder.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled straight back. good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Kim is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. In is Jorge Soler. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Jorge Soler
Takes this the other way to right. Peralta is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So here's Leonis Martin. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Center fielder number 12.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hit. Outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Hard hit ball to second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Here's Chris Davis now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Designated hitter.
Digging in once again, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lays off 1-0. Second and third, 2 away. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those. Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch. Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runs.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping up now, Brandon Moss. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Brandon
Hit
Moss.
down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the pitch to Moss. This one's flared out toward left. Kim moving in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Yonhervis Solarte
Yonhervis
comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Standing in,
2.
Alcides Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Escobar.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Peralta is after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Another one sent foul. Miley's ready. 1-2 on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that in. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kane going back on it to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. David Peralta. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chasing after it is Burns. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Wellington Castillo. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Burns is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Burns. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Billy Burns.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope ranging into shallow right. 1 out. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kim's there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He doubled his last time through. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Turner is there, and they breeze through this half. Striding in once again, J.J. Hardy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Center fielder number
ready for
12,
another chance. Leonis Martin. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Ready for another shot now. Hyun-Soo Kim. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start. That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he is out on the tag. Now in the box, Salvador Perez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Grounded weakly to the left. Turner ranges to his left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. In is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Soler.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Grounded down the third baseline. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Brandon Moss. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to count.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Yonhervis Solarte.
Darren O'Day takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Darren O'Day.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Peralta is under it, and he makes the catch. Here's Chris Davis now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
First baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Kane. This one clears the party porch just shy of the fountains. They don't hit him out there. That's a long home run.
Pedro Alvarez. Your attention, please.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in, David Peralta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Joey Rickard will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Baltimore, number 23, Joey Rickard.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Alcides Escobar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman, Alcides Escobar.
And a check swing here, but did he hold up in time? No, he went around, says Earl Hendricks. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Well, this offense finds himself struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Kim shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Slider whiffed on first. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Bounce down the third baseline. Moustakas barehanded effort. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Batter, number 2.
In now, J.J. Hardy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now. One out, nobody on. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Center fielder number 12.
Here's Leonis Martin. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting. Left fielder.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder, Young-Soo Kim. Last time through was a base hit. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Craig Gentry will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Peter Moylan takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Peter Moylan.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. J.P. Vetter, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Rickard is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Zach Britton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Britton is there for it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Britton pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.